Hi, everybody. This is Fresh Astrology, and I am wondering if you are feeling a little bit stuck right now. So, do you get the feeling that you're really close to something, and if you could just figure out one little thing, one something, you don't know what it is, you would be able to move forward in some area of your life, but you're just stuck and you're not exactly sure what to do next? If you feel like that, one thing that might help you is life coaching. And for the past year, I've been training to be a life coach. I'm in the Martha Beck Institute program, and I'm nearing my graduation date. And so I am now taking on guinea pigs, as I call you, but the happy kind who are well fed and they're actually very free. They're not caged, but they are willing clients who would like to try life coaching, help me get certified, and in return get a much lower rate. What you get for the price of $65 is 50 minutes on the phone with me, one-on-one, focusing on some area of your life where you feel a little stuck. And you may just need a little nudge, just a little something to move within you. Usually it's inside of you. Something just needs to shift a little bit, and then you can kind of see your way forward a little bit better. Sometimes it's very dramatic for people, like wow, and it just really clears everything. Sometimes it's just a little, but it's just enough so you can take a step forward. And then, sometimes people just need one session because it does enough that they can kind of move forward for a while. And then some people need a few sessions because you can take one little baby step after the first session and then maybe another baby step after the second session. But you begin to move your way forward internally, emotionally, and also in your life. Things tend to start moving in your life when things start moving inside of you. So, if you feel like this is you, that you just a little bit stuck somewhere, or maybe more than a little stuck, and here are the other components that would make you a great candidate for this kind of work. You've done some work on yourself. You may have even had therapy already. So you're kind of at a place where you're emotionally, you may have your ups and downs, but you're kind of okay. Like you're either on medication and you've taken care of yourself, your mental health, or you know that you don't really have a mental health, some kind of clinical issue. So the issue isn't that you need medical help, but more you're just a little stuck. And, maybe you've had some trauma in your life. That's okay. We all have trauma. But you're managing it, but you'd like to move forward somewhere. So if that kind of sounds like you, again, you may be a good candidate. Furthermore, I would say, if you know about yourself that when people give you suggestions, you listen. You don't have to do what they say. You don't even have to agree with them, but you kind of take it in and you kind of let it process. And you don't say, yeah, but da 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 da. And then every time somebody says something to you, yeah, that's great, but I can't because na 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 na. If you're a yes butter, life coaching is going to be hard for you, frankly. And you may need to do some other personal work before you can get to the place where you're open enough to do life coaching. So it's not for everybody, and that's okay. There are times in my life when life coaching, I wouldn't have been open to it. I would have been kind of a doubter. I would have been skeptical that, these tools that are so fun, actually, it's really fun to do life coaching as the client. It can be very fun and make you feel really good inside by the end of the session if one is open to it. And there are times in my life, quite frankly, I would have been in just a different place emotionally and in my life, and it would have been harder to do. And in fact, it would have been better for me to be in counseling. And that's true of everybody at different times in their life. So it's okay if you're not exactly at a place where life coaching is good for you. Then you might want to try astrology because it is something that people can kind of attach to for hope. And sometimes people just need a little hope. Life coaching is when somebody's really ready to do some work. They're open and ready, and they're ready to look inward. So if that sounds like you, please come to my website at www.freshastrology.com and look for the picture of the happy guinea pig who's clearly free and not in a cage, because life coach clients are free and have choice, and that's what we want to work on. We want to get unstuck. That's the idea. So $65, 50 minutes with me. We really focus hard on one area, and most importantly, we have fun. So thank you, and I hope to see you soon.